So hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're starting a new show today. Starting reactions for Encounter Party. This is a new D&D show that was previously a podcast, I believe. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks really creative. It looks really my kind of thing, that like anything goes, anything could happen. I have no idea what to expect with this, which I love. Also, it features Carrie Payton. And you guys know my love for that man knows no bounds. So I had to check it out. It's so good seeing him again on a screen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like when The Walking Dead ended, there's spin-offs and stuff, but there's so many other amazing cast and crew from the show that I just couldn't wait to see what other projects to get involved in. So yeah, we're going to be doing reactions for Encounter Party. Not gonna lie, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm an expert, because I'm not. My knowledge on D&D is limited, kind of. I get the gist of it. I get it. Like my brother plays a lot. I'm used to kind of hearing him scream in the background when he's doing campaigns and shit. Let's just go. And hope to Jesus I can keep up. As always, the link to my Patreon's in the description down below. There's a whole bunch of other reactions going on over there. The link to my Twitter, Instagram, anywhere else you can find me is also in the description. So the show you're about to watch has been completely improvised by the actors. What you see is a story they created together in real time. The views expressed in this program are not necessarily those of the Wizards of the Coast, E1, Hasbro, or any other entities, including, but not limited to, Mind Flayers, Aboleths, Intellect Devourers, or any other creature that may or may not have influenced the creators of this program. That's a lot of words.
Hello and welcome to Encounter Party.
Oh man, it's a blob of goo.
2 of you are already dead.
Huh?
Man in armor with yellow and white stripes.
Vin, okay, so he's dead already?
Cuddling a small creature in her arms.
No, her creature's dead? Fuck this already.
Bold and I cast fire bolts.
And absorbs inside as it starts to bubble in the point where it got hit.
This elven swordsman rushes into the fray and
Oh,
swings with
I love
an
elves.
sword.
Does that mean we can have orcs in this too?
For a grand total here.
He's a cutie. Who's this dude in the leather jacket?
Max damage.
It suddenly reforms to where it was.
Can you just make up the rules to this game? Because your man threw something at the goo. This is fascinating. The Dungeon Master, is that what he's called? He was just like, you threw that. It did nothing. The goo is still fine. Can you just do that? Can you just make up the rules?
Pull back a short bow and launch it straight into the heart of the horror.
And it goes wide in the rain. Kari!
I rush towards the creature and roar, and magic infuses my great axe, and I can pull out my claws with my other hand and scratch.
But much like the elf, as you tear into it,
It
the
does
wounds
nothing?
immediately regrow and heal itself, perhaps not doing as much damage as you were hoping.
I'm with Carrie on this one. This dude, you are just being mean. We're clawing at the creature, we're throwing shit at it, and you're just like, it does nothing. Also, isn't it so lovely to see people so passionate about something? Oh my god, this kind of shit gives me hope, right? I have been in my obsessive era since I can remember. I've always been so obsessive about things and shows, books, movies, bands. But isn't it so great to see they're just sitting around freaking out together playing this game? It's so great, and seeing how passionate they're all already into it. I love it. I want to play with them.
It's now the horror's turn.
It's now the horror's turn?
This creature is size huge.
It's size what? Size huge.
Enveloping all of you in a shadow.
Oh. Ooh, the credits are beautiful. Andrew. Okay, that's that guy's name. Ned. He looks like your man from Hot Ones. Carrie, my guy. His character's name's Tolo? Sarah, Babe. What a name. David is Vin. I need. Okay, it's gonna take a minute to remember people's names.
A boat that has been stuck at sea for the last 4 days.
I just had the weirdest dream.
I'm Olivina.
Oh my god. I just had the craziest dream.
And in my dream, your
We were
creature
in
was
this
dead.
Kind of fight, and your little dude was down for the count.
You see a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
Can also say I saw eyes.
Yes.
What a deeply unnerving way to deliver that line.
Pardon my Elvish, but holy crap. Are you serious right now?
Not elvish.
Was that offensive?
Over this, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Are you fashionable?
Well, I'll give you a quick description.
Where'd you do your shopping?
You see a tall elf with chestnut brown hair. This is the scar that cuts from the corner of his jaw to just
Oh, I love a
above
good
his
scar
left
on a
eye.
character. Nice choice, dude. Bitchin'. He sounds like an emo version of Legolas. Oh, whoa, look at you, little dude.
Someone who doesn't expect to get into a fight, but is ready should it happen.
Handsome, golden-furred tabaxi.
What is he, a lion?
This, Tabaxi,
bear?
He's a young guy. First time kind of out in the world. Immediately feels an incredible kinship with everybody here.
Female Harangon of skyscraper ears.
Olivina is young halfling, owlbear cub with her, who is red in color.
Wait, so this, the bit we got at the start, is that the end of this? We end up in a war? Because if that beautiful little red wolf dog creature dies, I'm gonna put my fist through the fucking screen.
Let's turn to face the man who seems slightly outside of the event. Built,
Human?
wearing
Why would you go with a human when you could be anything?
Full kit, with eyes that are scanning each of you. A short sword is belted to his side.
passengers, please come up to the top deck.
So this is all improv? All the dialogue is improvised in the moment?
And you also did not have this dream?
I did not. And he stands just a little bit closer to your character.
Okay. This kind of sucks. I'll tell you why. I want to play. You get to make up your own character and just banter back and forth with the people around you in the storyline that's happening in real time. I want to play. I want to make up a character. I'd be an orc. I think I would. I think I'd be a small, gross little orc. All of their characters are, they have the, obviously it's because of the storyline they're in, but it has the vibe of like they're all like suspiciously eyeing each other. I'd be the dumbass orc that's just happy to be there. I'd be like, yeah, my eyes, there's nothing suspicious about them. I'm looking around at all of you with big wide peepers. Must be cool to have a bunch of friends you can do shit like this with.
On a voyage between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate.
Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate. Great place to be.
The gorgeous deep red caravel spattered with gold inlay. The sphere is the source of the ship's magic. The entire ship is a magical artifact by the formidable Captain Yasmin Faraday.
I had a Yasmin Bratz doll once. She was fucking beautiful. She was always my favourite one. In my head, she's the captain.
For now, this is no longer a minor weather inconvenience. If any of you happen to be carrying your own rations, you begin using them now. As partial compensation, she extends to you her personal stores of drink.
We opening the pub? Fucking nice one.
What's happening tomorrow?
We will begin engaging safety protocols in terms of survival.
Survival?
Can we know what those are?
No. You have been offered a chance to relax and unwind. There's a very, very small crew on this ship.
The Harangon goes to get a drink that has been provided, but she doesn't take a sip.
Are you taking
Smart. I don't know that I'd be drinking any wine that's provided to me on a ship, but there's no knowledge of really who's running the ship. There's no wind out there. They use the word survival.
Tabaxi merchants. They seem to be staring at you. There is a very young woman, but standing over her shoulder is a very powerful looking man. There is also a super cool red tiefling. He's rather tall. He has a cool goatee.
Tiefling?
Twisting this red cord around his wrists tightly in
Like
a rather
murderously?
neurotic, sort of portly gentleman who simply walked up, grabbed one of the bottles, and sat down and started drinking. None of the other passengers seem to have a problem with it. There is also a woman
Maybe he's
who can't
antisocial,
quite
doesn't like
identify who is
mingling.
over the rail, up chucking everything.
Leave her alone.
There's
She's
also a couple of
seasick. Some
crewmen.
of us don't
There are
travel
3
well,
top men,
okay?
people who work up-
Planes are hell for me. I spend most of it getting
There's
sick.
also
So, Trini, what do you think? What looks good?
The
I
gin.
talked to that bosun.
I was talking about the bottles of stuff.
Me too, bitch!
That is going to be 16.
nervous, then his
I get the storyline. It's the numbers I don't get.
Cider.
find out
Cider,
what
dude, you're gonna have the
say.
worst hangover tomorrow. You kidding?
Strike out! Mark, sit down and have a drink.
Yeah.
Sit down. Is he
about
supposed to be
that.
Scottish?
You go down into the galley and you speak to your gun. There's some apple barrels that have been around for a while.
Cider's gross, man. You're going to all this trouble for cider, you fucking psychopath. I don't trust anyone to drink cider. Also, when they roll their dice, is it down behind their little iPads or their monitors? They could be lying about what they roll. Shouldn't we be rolling the dice out in view for everyone to see? Or do I just play board games with a bunch of cheaters and I'm paranoid? Oh, there we go. There's a camera on him. Okay, never mind.
Tabaxi merchant rolls up alongside Flick
I know you.
We'll get to Baldur's Gate eventually.
That's why he's so unnerving. He's being a birdman. Okay.
How would you like to make some quick coin?
I'm good. I'm used to being broke. I don't want your money.
Secrets. Secrets. I am transporting a collection of perfume samples.
Perfume samples? You got any Chanel?
How comfortable are you breaking into someone else's chest?
Oh, you got a decision to make, buddy.
Would it make you feel better if it was unethically sourced perfume material?
He's fucking lying. Don't trust him. Beautiful Mr. Green Eyes over there in the corner dressed like Robin Hood.
I'll keep guard and handle the rest.
Then why don't you do it yourself? Why do you need his help? Don't trust
We've
him.
known each other a long time.
He's smart. He's playing this very smart. So if you do make this up as it goes along,
Trial and error.
him saying, oh, like, you know me a long time, like, you know my rules, he tries to establish, like, he's forcing into the storyline, we're friends, even though they're not.
This is a small representation, but it's like 5 feet. And he pulls out some notes. The letters begin to blur, and your vision grows hazy before collapsing into complete darkness.
Oh, I was just going to say, does he have dyslexia? Because that happens to me, too.
The
Your
voice
vision goes
that
funny.
has haunted your head for the last year returns. You know you're not supposed to read until this job is done. The first number he tried is 291.
The
One
one
of
is
those
in the
numbers
right
is in the
place.
correct place.
Okay.
245. One of those numbers is correct, but in
Oh,
the
wait,
wrong
one is in the right
place.
place, not the
The
number
next
one?
number he tried
I thought it meant the
is
number... Oh, God, okay, we're
463.
moving quick.
2 of those numbers are correct.
But the positioning is wrong.
but
Is
they
it
are
641?
not in the correct place. 7, 8, 9.
Nothing was
of those
right.
numbers.
Ah, for fuck's sake, I was really hoping I'd be right about something.
What's in the box?
Oh, that's right. You're blinded.
Nothing?
Very, very.
Is it empty?
Interesting. Let's head upstairs.
Dude, take your sheet of numbers with you. Someone's gonna know you broke in. You're a terrible burglar.
Do we think any of the other passengers experienced this vision?
One wrapping the red cord around his wrist.
Performance check, my friend.
22.
Nothing else needs to be said.
One with the upchucking over the side of the boat.
Yeah.
Can we not get them some,
Over
like,
offer
medicine?
his services.
Seems to be a female Earth genasi.
Wait, so we're up the front of the boat.
Upchucking, as she has been for several
With a woman.
days.
You
Well,
know
we
what
can
you
avoid
guys gotta
anything in
do.
her system at this
I'm
point.
flying, Jack!
But I've-
My name is Lyterian. If you'd be willing to take my hand, I can cure you of what ails you.
You can cure travel sickness?
A feature of his, which is lay on hands.
Seems to be enough to salvage her constitution.
That's my roommate. He's a decent sort of cat.
Oh, if I was on a plane and some beautiful elf came up to me and was like, let me lay hands and you won't get
Against the
sick anymore, and then I
mast, sort of
stopped getting
huddled,
sick,
Sort of quizzically staring at the
he'd be
young
coming with
girl,
me everywhere I go.
Sort of staring at them and quizzically wrapping his hands around these cords.
We were all kind of having a shared experience, and we were kind of in a fight going on.
We
And
goo.
there were a many-eyed, dark creature.
Suffering is part of our journey. It is a good thing.
Division?
But I died.
Bring it in.
Oh, yes!
And
Of
Ulrich
course his
kinda, like,
character is a hugger. He's such a
sticks his
fucking
head up against your
sweetheart.
knee, and
Let's go ask that bosun if he heard about this dream.
he hasn't.
Flick was kind of like hopping with excitement and nervousness from foot to foot. But
Now
that's
he's
actually like
not.
a balance technique. It's like it's
Oh.
allowed.
Then I'm gonna award you our first point of inspiration.
You get points for being smart, I'd lose. I'd have minus points.
Anyone
Dridian
who
is a
from
fucking
this
sick ass
realm,
name. He gets points for my favorite
you
name
know
so
a
far.
sellsword when you see one. This dude is dressed primarily in black. He's got kind of a cool black goatee. He is a tiefling, so he has dark red skin.
I like the cast of this. They all seem so likable. Swerved!
Ambrose.
Prior to getting a knock on your door, were you happen to be blacked out?
No.
Thank you.
Have you had any interesting dreams lately? With perhaps me in them?
No.
Oh yeah, I just got how that sounded too.
Thanks for this talk.
Is she flirting with him?
That went so well.
David.
She's got a lovely laugh.
Some descriptions as to how we're approaching here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing that dudes do.
Duh.
And so you come within his
Sup?
proximity. He sees the sword, He looks back up at you and just stares you down.
I just wanted to see how you and your charge are doing.
The young girl puts her hand up on him and she just very calmly looks at you and says, "Thank you."
What's your name? Mine is Vin.
Let's have a perception check here.
All right, yeah. That is 17.
Oh, there's
These
glitter in
two
his
are
dice.
dressed. The stance of this man is unmistakable. He seems to take order from her. "My name is Sen." As the bodyguard steps in between the two of you and says, "This is fruitless." As an elf, your long rests are slightly
8 hours of
different.
sleep.
Can you remind us of what those rules
Never in
are?
my life had a long
Elves
rest.
enter a trance.
You alone may have a long rest.
Thanks.
Night night.
Are woken up
See
by
you
a
tomorrow.
commotion. There seems to be many people gathered.
Are we sinking?
Asher holds up her finger.
Was I on the point with Titanic
and
earlier?
You can see what appears to be one or two passengers, but mostly crew members, congregating in great worry about something that's happened at the base of the stairs. Please return to your cabins. There may have been a murder.
Jesus Christ, you've heard of Murder on the Orient Express. Now we're having murder on the D&D ship. I liked that a lot. It felt like sitting around with a bunch of fucking friends. This it's something that I wasn't sure that I'd be into or not. Like, I knew I'd be down with the idea of it, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't think I'd actually enjoy it as much as I did. How weirdly into it you get as you're watching. Like, at the beginning I was like, alright, cool, so we're making up all these characters. But then as you get into it then, you're like, oh, okay, so the elf is going up to talk to your man. Oh, cool, right. And she's going up to talk to him. Oh, okay, what's going to happen? Like, it's so strange to get that into something when you don't have the visuals to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's essentially just storytelling. I'm in. Oh, I would make a character that is both so lovable and also useless. Yes, after that episode, we are going to continue with this. We're going to do... I don't know how many episodes there is. I think there's like 20 or 22 episodes of this. I think it's weekly airing, so we'll be doing reactions as the episodes come out. I'm happy to have something new going on because we just finished reactions for Loki. We just finished reactions for Gen V and also Ahsoka. So it's nice to have something to amuse the brain. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, you guys, the link to my Patreon is in the description down below. Bunch of other reactions over there. Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you can find me is also down below. Thank you so much for watching and I will talk to you all soon.